Can business law protect consumers from unfair practices? In today's fast-paced world, consumers are more aware than ever of their rights. The question on many minds is whether business law can effectively protect consumers from unfair practices. Recent headlines highlight cases of deceptive advertising and unfair contract terms, making this topic particularly relevant. As consumers search for answers, understanding the role of business law in safeguarding their interests is essential. Business law plays a vital role in protecting consumers by establishing rules that regulate business conduct. One key mechanism is the Federal Trade Commission Act, which empowers the Federal Trade Commission to prohibit unfair or deceptive acts in commerce. This agency can investigate businesses, bring enforcement actions, and seek remedies like financial penalties against those who mislead consumers. Additionally, various consumer protection acts exist at both federal and state levels. These laws specifically address unfair contract terms and abusive business practices. For instance, the Consumer Protection Act controls unfair contract terms, providing a legal basis for consumers to challenge unfair practices. State-level legislation also enhances consumer protection. For example, New York is considering the Fair Business Practices Act, which aims to prohibit unfair and abusive acts. State attorneys general actively enforce these laws, as seen in recent actions against businesses engaging in unlawful practices. Furthermore, agencies like the Federal Trade Commission collect consumer complaints about issues like identity theft and deceptive advertising. This data helps identify patterns of unfair practices and guides regulatory action. By monitoring complaints, these agencies can detect emerging threats and prioritize enforcement efforts. However, challenges remain in the landscape of consumer protection. A recent decision by the Eighth Circuit vacated the Federal Trade Commission's click-to-cancel rule, highlighting judicial limits on regulatory reach. This ruling can impact consumer safeguards related to subscription cancellations and recurring charges. In summary, business law provides multiple layers of protection for consumers against unfair practices. Through federal and state statutes, regulatory agencies, and enforcement actions, these mechanisms aim to ensure transparency and accountability in business transactions. While ongoing legal developments can influence the effectiveness of these protections, consumers can take comfort in the existing frameworks designed to safeguard their interests.